I got hustles in like 80 ways. Kids if he won't take a lazy day. Wifey on me told me take a break. I keep going to the paper street. Then it's trips out to Montego Bay. If I take the job, bet I get it done. I said it before, I'm a 101. I just caught some ones, only wearing ones. Fornicate the funds, money made me calm. Diamonds on your neck, bet they on your neck. You want that watch, you better rock a tech. You want that chain, you better cop a vest. You want the check, but can you make it stretch?
I'm trying to touch the states this time. 2021. Gotta show him I can still rap though.
Now I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. First it with the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the back like here I go again. Outside says chirp, now the camera phone. Told you I'ma make, keep the channels on. Why you acting different when the camera's on? Why you acting different like your paper long? 8 day wake up and I thank God. Bad decision got you wishing you could say nah. My city gritty, you could get hit any day now. On my mama, I'ma move my family way out. With some 20s, 50s, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, zillions. I'm talking Amazon money, talking so much money I could mess around and buy Amazon. I been winning, I'm like, why me? I heard these labels wanna buy me. I don't need you, boo, I style me. I roll G's and they grind me. Now I'm on my game, nothing is the same. Who am I to blame? Money made me change. Cardi in my ring when I'm switching lanes. Money in the carry on them Boeing planes. Money in the carry on them Boeing planes. Now I got a buck for all those rainy days. Ain't have a day off in like 80 days. I got hustles in like 80 ways. Kids if he won't take a lazy day. Wifey on me told me take a break. I keep going to the paper street. Then it's trips out to Montego Bay. If I take the job, bet I get it done. I said it before, I'm a 101. I just caught some ones, only wearing ones. Fornicate the funds, money made me calm. Diamonds on your neck, bet they on your neck. You want that watch, you better rock a tech. You want the chain, you better cop a vest. You want the check, but can you make it stretch?
I'm trying to touch the states this time. 2021. Gotta show him I can still rap though.
Now I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. First it with the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the back like here I go again. Outside says chirp, now the camera phone. Told you I'ma make, keep the channels on. Why you acting different when the camera's on? Why you acting different like your paper long? 8 day wake up and I thank God. Bad decision got you wishing you could say nah. My city gritty, you could get hit any day now. On my mama, I'ma move
Let's
my
go.
family way out.
We
With
live,
some
baby.
20s, 50s, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, zillions. Talking so much money I could mess around.
Let's get it. Yes, sir. Young William H, you ready to go, bro?
Yay.
So what's up, man? Triangle offense. We are going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, social media, what's good? The Triangle offense is back in the building. Fresh episode heading into Throwback Thursday. And as always, the trio consists of yours truly, your man Frost, and I can't do it without my squad.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Billy Paycheck, aka Billy Bob Cokehead. In this bitch.
Oh man, I ain't even gonna dive into that one, but I'ma just let that rest easy, man. And shout out to our super producer, man, Young Q. We are live tonight, man. What is good, yo? We are live out here, man.
What's going down?
Yes, sir, man. But we heading into Throwback Thursday, man, with a little pre-night preview joint, man. And obviously, one of the hottest topics in the league right now is obviously the ongoing saga of your boy Kevin Durant, KD, with the social media beefs and antics, man. And this latest one with Michael Rappaport, bruh. I don't even know where to begin with that.
Dog, me either. Are we starting there?
I mean, we going you know what? That's a good question, bro. Because this ain't nothing new with Kevin Durant, man. Like with this ain't the first go around, man, with him having like a public beef and it actually, getting messy and spilling over and like getting exploded.
Yeah.
Even if it's like some dark cover stuff, like my man's got a pretty long rap sheet when it comes to the social media beefs and shenanigans, man. I ain't even gonna cap. Like it's and right now I think the Rappaport situation, man, it's at like kind of like it's at all time like high. Like I didn't think it could get any worse from the burner accounts and the weird interviews and all the other stuff, but like it's crazy.
I'm
It's
gonna say
crazy.
this.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Some of them have been just. There's been
Hmm.
some situations where it's just, bro, but this one is kind of crazy, bro. But and you're right. All the way through history, there's been some that's trashed the way he's went about it, and then there's been other ones where he's just speaking up for himself. So I don't know, man. It's crazy, bro. We can break it down situation by situation.
No doubt, man. If we gonna delve back into the past real quick, man, just kind of on some weird stuff, man. Like I know I was reading a article from a site that just kind of broke down some of these weird ones and the weird situations, man. And the one that really kind of stood out to me was, when he was on CJ McCollum's podcast, and that whole situation, it was just awkward, man. Like I understand, like you flexing, you with the Warriors at that point in time, you doing your thing, you dominating, you getting your rings and all this stuff, but it's like that they're trying to compete against y'all. You know what they're doing and how they're limited. There's no reason to go out there and like just throw my man under the bus like publicly on his own podcast. Like that was like mad disrespectful. And I that whole thing with CJ just rubbed me the wrong way, man. I mean, shout out to CJ for like, having the guts to bring him in and address that head on, but like, dang, bro, like be humble with it at least.
That's facts, man. I think it speaks to insecurities, bro, and it makes no sense.
Mhm.
I think, especially at that point, that was showing that he couldn't really stomach the move, or he couldn't stomach the criticism that came with the move, and that's what I can't understand because it's like, bro, you chose the Warriors, you knew full well what was going to come with that, and I've accepted it. I'm one of those fans that accepted it, bro. We saw some fire ass basketball. It was the team was overloaded, but
Mhm.
I don't get how like he's not past it yet. He's still like stuck on that shit. So like when CJ and them talking about that, he's just shitting all over him. It's like, bro, but we don't have a super squad, so it don't compare.
Exactly. And that's my whole thing is like going back to that, it just irritates me, bro. Because it just goes, like you said, it kind of goes back to the whole thing that we've been praising him about here recently, being able to handle the media, not caring as much about other people's opinions and all this other stuff. Yeah, he's still got these moments where it's like he's moving weird, man, and the insecurity definitely shows, man. Like it kind of really reminds me, like that situation reminds me a lot of like how when we watch like Shaq as an analyst on TNT. It's like as soon as he feels he's losing the argument, he's always got to bring up the ring argument. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And it's like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, either formulate a decent argument, man, or real talk, get off the mic, like step away from it, like just
yeah,
be accurate in what you're trying to do and what you're trying to say. It's almost like he has like an identity crisis, or has been like had an ongoing one, like where he knows who he is on the court, but off the court, it's like something else. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like that, it's kind of some high school behavior, real talk. Like I expect that out of somebody in high school, man, to still be like that kind of level on that level of insecure, who
facts.
they are and like being able to handle that kind of pressure. You
You
know what
would
I'm
think he
saying?
wouldn't care, like he really wouldn't care, because that's how he approaches it. Like that interview with the TNT team, bro, and he's all super
Oh man.
short with Chuck. I mean, he was answering Ernie's questions. I feel like he answered Shaq's question a
Mhm.
little bit, but you could clearly tell he ain't rock with Chuck.
For
And it's
sure.
like I don't know, man. Like, I wish he would just to even my bad attach it back to this Michael Rappaport situation. I wish he would just
Mhm.
address it head on, bro. Like, you could get they number and call and talk about that. Tell them how you really feel, and then in public address it too. You know what I mean? You might address it more mature if you get all your emotions out with a real man to man conversation first. I
Right.
don't know, man. He just be looking
Exactly. And
silly, bro.
exactly. And that's the whole thing, like with this Rappaport situation, man. We might as well go ahead and delve into it. It's messy across the board. And to defend him briefly for a second, I understand like Michael Rappaport's like low key wrong for exposing like a private conversation between them two like that.
That's
Like,
facts.
that
That's
that was
facts.
definitely like a weak move to some degree. But at the same time, like, hey, you gotta know your audience. You gotta know who you like. If you're gonna take it to that kind of level, you better know like this dude ain't gonna be like on some duck and run and be looking for like an opportunity to like slam you, man. Especially when you getting that disrespectful with the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He went
you know,
crazy with it, bro. Super
I'm like,
crazy.
yeah,
And
man. It sounded like on like the psycho like ex girlfriend level type crazy with it, dog. Like,
bro.
or scorned boyfriend, bro. I'm like, dog.
And that leads me to my main point about this shit. How highly do you value his opinion, bro, for him to set you off like that? They send him all them messages back to back, like, bro, you KD. I can't understand that shit, bro. Bro.
Mhm.
I never be checking for what he was saying. I probably wouldn't even respond to him, let alone sit there and dedicate all those paragraphs.
Oh man.
Seeming hurt, bro. That's crazy to me, bro.
I think that's the best way to describe that, man. I'm just my whole thing is like be strong, bro. Like I not to compare him to LeBron, bro, but you don't see LeBron like going getting into this kind of stuff, bro. Like um and going back and forth with like 18-year olds and needing to have like separate burner accounts because you feel like you gotta defend yourself. It's
Yeah,
like it's almost like he's gullible to get engaged with these arguments, man. And I'll be the first to admit, like I got a slight habit of like getting, sucked down the rabbit hole, pause. You know what I'm saying, and getting caught up in like pointless arguments where I'm spinning the wheels. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to change somebody's opinion or perception of how
nah,
they view a particular situation. You're just not going to do it. You can argue your points and hit them with 1,001 facts. I mean, I think politics alone shows you that that's the case. You know what I'm saying?
real talk.
Um, but in his case, man, it's like, bro, like just let it roll, man. Like people are going to critique you. You're an NBA superstar. Your people are going to come at you. They're going to express their opinions. They're going to express some extreme opinions. But you got to
Facts.
have the composure to be able to withstand that and not get goaded into like pointless arguments, which is I think that's strictly what that was with him and Michael Rappaport. You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk. And then like you gave him some credit. I'm gonna give him some credit. Some of his beefs are real. Matter of fact,
Mhm.
even that burner account situation, I would not have had a problem with it if he just addressed it as Kevin Durant. Like been like, nah, nigga,
Mhm.
what you talk about? This, and that. Say what you gotta say, bro. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel, bro.
Mhm.
Countless of players
Yeah.
before him have said their real opinions and if it came with
Mhm.
heat or not. You know what I mean? They just dealt with that shit. So say what you feel as you, bro. And I don't have a problem with that situation. And then
Mhm.
like the ones with him and Perk, where Perk like
Mhm.
pretty much instigating that beef between him and Russ even more
Mhm.
after that situation is over. So those type beefs, I'll actually side with KD on that beef
No
between
doubt,
him and Perk.
exactly. No
But
doubt, stand
yeah,
your ground in that situation.
this
I firmly agree with you.
yeah, bro, this recent one is crazy to me. I just don't understand like how his opinion can get you that riled up, bro.
Like it's Michael Rappaport, bro. He's no major like sports authority figure. Like this guy's a part-time commentator for CBS with the Big Three was like doing anything, bro. Like you boys know more though for doing the Rocket Jock like basketball competitions like back in the day for MTV. He's no basketball authority, bro. Like
Bro,
it just I'm like, come on, man. Like it is so. it's so pointless. It's so pointless, man. And I'm just like, KD, you better than that, bro. And then
Yeah,
all the tough guy talk, man, the pull ups, this, get lawyered up, you pussy this and all that. I'm like, oh, dog, come on, man, you better than this,
dog. He was going crazy. Like he was gonna
man. Nah,
really
man.
clap him when he seen him. Like that was insane.
Like I'm
You
just
know
gonna hit
how?
him with two on sight.
Yeah. You know how I would have responded if I was him. I'd have been like, "Yo, I bet you right now, Michael Rappaport, that you can't dribble behind your back 5 times in a row. I bet you 5,000
Mhm.
right now." That's how I'd do it if I was KD. I'd do some shit like that.
Mhm.
Just make a joke out of this shit.
Hey, shout out to I just saw the phone there about my man sitting there with the with the KD jersey on and the Brooklyn jersey on. That's too funny, man.
Craziness.
Oh man. But nah, man, it's just I just be like, dog, you're better than this, man. You ain't gotta be resorting to this mess, man. You're arguably the second best player on the planet, man. You shouldn't be going back and forth with a dude that ain't got access to the sidelines like that, man. And I ain't like throwing hate on Michael Rappaport. He got every right to express his opinion too. But at the same time, man, like, come on, man, you know, bro code, don't go exposing that kind of dirt like that, man, because like dude coming at you extreme. I'm low key not to like totally, kind of bail KD out here, but I'm looking at Michael Rappaport like, bro, why ain't you fired back with some of that stuff that he was spewing?
That's exactly what I was just thinking. Like, if you just imagine that exchange in your head, who's gonna be saying the nastiest things about it? Like, who's gonna be going at somebody the worst in that situation? I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that's his job. Like, that's where he lives
Yeah.
at, saying all that
Mm-hmm.
shit. So now KD start talking that shit that you known for, and you want to like expose the conversation and turn it to a bitch. Like, that's trash.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Cause he definitely when it comes to politics and all that stuff, or other like shitty sports situations, Rappaport don't hold his tongue. You're absolutely right about that.
Dog, that's
Man.
crazy.
It was almost like he was like rope a doping or like kind of like on some Ali versus Foreman stuff, man. Like let your boy punch yourself out there, just hit him with the stuff around like, peace up. But I'm like, man, like this whole situation, it's got so many like X's and like cons about it across the board, man. I'm just kind of sitting back like this is indeed a shit show. Like, man.
Seriously, bro. But it's a come up for Michael, bro. He looks cool in this. His name is ringing now. But KD is like, dog,
And that's gonna be the sad part about it. He's definitely gonna come out of this like as the guy that made the groaner decision when we actually know it was low key a punk move at the same time.
yeah.
General perception is gonna be like he did the right thing in that scenario because he was being threatened. And I hate how media spun this too. They're talking about he made these misogynistic comments and they try to hit KD with the cancel culture behind that. And I'm just like, y'all got to chill with the cancel culture. First off, this is a private conversation. Secondly, Rappaport breaks protocol. It exposes a private conversation between these two. And now y'all want to try to like me too, my boy KD? Nah, man, I can't let that ride. As
Dog.
much as as much as he moves weird, I can't let y'all try to like even attempt to start that bandwagon to cancel my boy, man. I can't let that happen.
KD was violating him though, bro. Like, what are you doing? Bro, I ain't gonna
Ooh,
repeat
oh
what he's
man.
saying because them is some strong words. Like,
Man, hey, put it this way: if somebody came at me like that, bro, forget the talking. Man. I'm gonna front the war with him.
yeah, I'm like, oh, man,
Yo, boy.
what? Yeah,
Like
that's funny.
it's
He
it's
said send
it's
your
one of those.
ass.
I ain't gonna let nobody in the house know that I'm leaving. I'm out, man.
Facts
Keep
just
talking a
in the
little too
car.
reckless.
It's
Yeah, man.
craziness.
Whew.
Why they be making KD turn up, man? He probably trying to nurse the hamstring, get back in there.
Allegedly, he's trying to nurse the hamstring, but that's a different story for a different day.
Facts, man. That's what I want to know. Like, show me that news. What's the hell
Yeah,
is
right.
that about?
Yeah, right, man. Let's talk about something that actually matters, man. Like first we go from talking about the Nets and sign everybody. Now we got to deal with this mess. Like,
It's craziness, man.
you know what I'm saying? It's just I just want them to like be able to like move on from this and it not be like it not get blown out of proportion because I swear I smell like people trying to like blow this out of proportion. Like they talking about there's an investigation now going on and Adam Silver and all them involved. I'm like, for what? Seriously, for
That's
what?
crazy. Who's conducting that investigation?
The NBA is conducting the investigation now, and that's my whole thing. I'm like, why? What are we talking about here? Some comments that was made in a private conversation, but I will say this: I was watching First Take earlier.
Bro.
um, Go ahead.
No,
What happened?
you go. I'm just
I know
laughing.
you. The video's hilarious, man. Like shout out to Q for coming up with these
For
videos about your boy,
real.
man. These videos gotta be weak, man. Definitely don't be live right now, but I'm Stephen A. Smith brought up a pretty good point, man, and this is scary at the same time, bro. Donald Sterling, former owner for the Los Angeles Clippers, man, he basically was like castrated, and rightfully so, due to an exposed private conversation he had with his mistress or whoever the chick was that blew the whistle on him. Unfortunately, that's a private conversation. Everything got out, and the players just like, look, now he got to go as an owner, like, period. Track record, whole nine, like he's a slumlord. Get him out of here. All I'm gonna say is, man, this is damaging to KD's legacy, man. And as much as I don't endorse that whole Donald Sterling thing, it's almost like there's a bit of a fairness card here that has to be played to some degree, even though the circumstances are definitely like shady as hell. So it's like if something,
Circumstances, they're a little
mhm,
different. I'll say
they're drastically different for
to
sure.
a certain degree, but the only way I can see him truly trying to cancel him and having a real chance is if Michael Rappaport was actually gay and KD was saying all those like what would be
Yeah,
perceived as homophobic things towards him.
exactly.
Since that's not the case and he was clearly just trying to insult him, it
Hmm.
probably he might get a fine after the investigation, but I can't see like anybody trying to cancel him, bro. Like
I honestly think even if they start talking suspension, that's like mass overkill, bro. But at the same time, man, like Donald Sterling lost $1 billion franchise, man, over something that's like not too far off from that. No matter which way you view it, you know what I mean. Like, because obviously we know Sterling was dead the hell wrong for the racist comments that he made in that phone call. Period. But again, you know how cancel culture is these days, bro.
facts, but
You know the world we
I'm
live in.
on that side of nah, you gotta come correct, bro. Especially if you're gonna compare
Hmm.
it to a racial situation. With
For
him,
sure.
his was he said something racial about a black person.
Hmm.
With
No
Katie,
doubt.
he's not saying nothing homophobic. He didn't. I mean, he called him pale, but if that's racial nowadays, that's craziness. And
That's what I'm saying, man. This
pale,
this
bro. If
could
we go in there, that's insane, bro.
it's absolute trash. But again, you know the world that we live in, bro. You know there's gonna be somebody that's gonna try to reach. There's gonna be some people that probably feel that I'm low key reaching. Even entertaining that piece of it. But all I'm gonna say is anybody that might have been sitting back like, oh hey, Don Sterling lost his franchise over exposed phone call. They might be chomped. There's that one person out there that's gonna blow. That's gonna like try to like blow it out of proportion. Period.
Yeah,
It
that's
might even
true.
be the writers. It might even be these people that are writing these articles, man. But
That's them
just
Oompa
saying.
Loompa supporters, bro.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, man. The
Oh,
only way I
man.
could see it remotely getting there is if it was if he was gay and it was the homophobic things.
Right. For sure. Definitely agree with you there, bro, man. But okay, D, man, he comes out of this okay, man. I just he's going to have to get to a point, man, where it's like he gotta take a page out of LeBron's book, bro, not feed into this garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially with them DMs, man. When they say it goes down in the DM, that just don't apply to dealing with men and women, bro. That applies to just everything, dog. It
facts.
it can go down in the DM in various ways. Your career can go down in the
Last
DM.
thing
True.
I'm gonna say though is LeBron's not perfect
Mhm.
either, but that's just
He's
because
not.
we never seen these players grow up in the
Mhm.
social media age. Like no
Big
player,
facts.
no era before had to deal with this type of stuff. So
Man, hold on, bro. You trying to throw shade, man? I mean, we had AOL Messenger and Yahoo Messenger, Black Planet, and MySpace back in the. It's like, nah, it's not even close.
yeah, but that was the birth. But like
No doubt. That was definitely the genesis stages of it.
Yeah, but yeah, man,
Man.
LeBron's definitely played it better than KD, but he's had his moments where he like lashed out at people and stuff. But
Mhm.
he uses his for more so for good. So I see why you're saying what you're saying.
For
Like
sure.
he's more of an advocate most of the time.
No doubt. No doubt, man. I hope we can keep it strictly about basketball, man, and not let the politics interfere with this mess. And like I said, I just hope they don't start talking like suspension or like banning my dude or anything extreme like that, man. Because if so, I know that again, Donald Sterling lost his team due to like the whole racial insensitivity piece of it. But in this case, if something significant does happen to him, that is such a big reach, bro.
Yeah, it is, man. But more importantly, I just hope he doesn't pistol whip him when he sees him, because that's how KD was giving it up. Like he was gonna catch him and just pull the piece out and just pistol whip him. Pause. But that's how they be saying that shit. I hate that saying, but still, that's just a
Oh, no
saying they
doubt,
say.
man.
But nah, that's definitely how he. That's the time he was on. Like, yo, I'm gonna pistol whip the shit. Yo. I did. That was a pause. I said pulling it out.
I can't, bro. There you
Whoa.
go.
But yeah, KD acting like he's gonna clap somebody over what he had to say, bro.
For sure.
Man, you gonna go to jail for him?
Gonna go jump for stealing boxes. Here, try to build a clubhouse.
Dog.
Oh, well, nonetheless, man. I hope these cats, man, I hope they able to let this go, man, and that we don't bury this man for the wrong reasons. So, but nonetheless, man, we're gonna call a wrap on that note, man. I hope everybody, shout out to everybody that tuned in to check us out here on our first live recording here. And the episode's gonna be posted, of course, man, tomorrow. So check us out on all major streaming platforms for podcasts. And we will holler at y'all next Tuesday, man, with the latest in the NBA.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace. And cut.
I'm trying to touch the states this time.